Okay, guys, and good morning. We are back at it with the top pre-market gainers. These stocks are exploding this morning. This is looking very good for the overall stock markets coming in and the crypto markets coming in here in a few minutes that are about to open up with more bullishness. Okay, so when you are looking into these overall markets in the morning time, what I like to do, just a quick tidbit here, is I like to go see what the crypto markets are about to do. The crypto markets don't stop and they will alert first. If you get projections for your overall crypto markets and crypto coins, stuff like that coming in for more bullishness, then the market's probably gonna follow along in that direction. Today at 1 a.m., an alert came out saying from this 100,000, we'll watch a quick pullback coming in. They've been pushing the markets as much as they could. Talking about Bitcoins at 100,000. We're talking about the S&P 500 is getting over 6,000, 6,100 even. And they saying that these S&P 500 are going to 7,000 this year. This is going to drag up everything. And two things you need to always remember is that NVDA and Bitcoin are leading the markets. What they have going on is going to cause the next direction. They still will move by industries and whatnot, but keep up with the overall market conditions. Okay, in the last trading day, you got about 3,000 advancers, 3,200 advancers. You got about 3,100 decliners. Almost even. It was a very choppy one as people are indecisive and nervous in these markets as things are. Again, let me show you everything I'm saying while I'm saying it. These things are overbought and dangerous. So people come in for quick rounds of puts. We also, along in the Banking with Billy Discord, go for our quick rounds of calls, puts, options, whatever it is, we're doing it all, and you'll be able to see what I'm telling you. It's time to go for those quick rounds of calls and doing this and that. And you'll be able to see what I'm telling you. We're selling out of those quick rounds of calls. And then you'll be able to see even when we are going for a reverse for a quick round of puts. You go back and forth, follow along with the flow. Okay, I'm gonna tell you here in a minute how to best organize your things out, or how I like to try to organize my things out. So if you're new to the market, you get a better understanding from somebody who actually doing this. Okay, let's get right into it though. What you came here for, the top pre-market gainers, these things that are exploding up hundreds of percents right now, and things like PALI still down here towards the bottom. Well, when the market opened up on our daily chart, this is gonna look way different. This at $1, $2.96. This is the big resistance here. Let me talk to you a second about resistance points and profit targets. Okay, somebody ought to let you know this. I don't know why they be putting you on the wrong direction, but when you are going for your profit points and targets and whatnot, look at this. So notice that last big red candlestick. Go watch it clear up to there. That's a profit one. Those next big red candlesticks, that's a profit two. If it can break past and look, so profit one, here would have been about 195. Breaking past there, it will get up to about that 238. If it can break past there, then we'll watch the thing go up towards about that 270. If it can break past there, we'll watch the thing start to peak towards that 290. And notice that this 290 here is exactly where I had its last big massive sell off. And notice that this 290 here. Hold on, let me go down to the 4 hour chart. I don't say this stuff for nothing. Notice that this 290 here is exactly where it's facing its big battle right now. Big resistance. Understand your big resistance points, and you'll understand your profit target ranges. Me myself, I'm still talking about a 7 to 15% on everything. Anything extra is a blessing. And if you see me holding up something up 65, 80, 100%, 200, whatever it is, lock in your gains. Remember, it's locking gains instead of somewhere when you feel nervous, not when I feel nervous. Because I do this. I've been doing this a long time. Locking gains instead of somewhere when you feel nervous and stick to your 7 to 15%. Here on PALI, easy uptrends for PLAI going out and alerts in the bank with Billy Discord. I don't trade. I don't think I even traded PLI stock before. I mean, it's evident, this thing been wrecked. Look at it. It only comes in for quick spikes. This right here probably most likely not even finna hold. It has an average volume of 110,000. Nobody really ever notices this thing. And it got a current free float of 1.31 million. So it don't take too much to flip that float. And notice how I get a volume of 6.66 million. No time to talk to you about key statistics here. Check out my previous lesson video where I was teaching you guys about key statistics and value versus float. On the weekends, what I like to do is I like to spend the weekends doing straight long form education style videos so you guys can go back and study on that and be prepared to catch these next moves. PLAI, you might get a quick spike off of that quick dip and be ready for the markets to open up. So right now, for those of you who don't know what's going on and want to know what the next directions are, we do got more bullish alerts coming out for SPAs, coming out for IWMs, more bullish alerts coming out for QQQ, NVDAs, and all that stuff like that. Everything except for AMD, which is crazy because every single one of these got a bullish alert, but AMD It's actually watch out for AMD. They all kinds of messed up right now. So, but we'll talk more about that. I'm gonna make another video later on talking about the big semiconductors, NVDA, INTC, AMD, so you understand what's going on with those sectors. And welcome anybody joining in on the Bank of Ability Classroom. Currently talking about the top pre-market gainers. These things that done exploded. Okay, and next on all this we got TRVI. This one going from $2.36 up to $4.90. A hot bull run throughout today's pre-market and into the after hours a bit yesterday as they were gearing up off of this one. You wouldn't notice a stock with that low average volume of 526,000. They current free float on 65 million. That's a big free float for an average volume of 500,000. They it's gonna take a lot to flip that float. And since it's so used to having a small float and not getting attention like that, and it's a therapeutic. No, let me just throw that in there. We got it's probably really not gonna hold up that juice like that. And small resale is not gonna feel so confident in going in for a therapeutic that's been wrecked. How wrecked you ask? Wrecked all across the board ever since this thing has been out. Now, currently TRBI, they got some news. What's this? The Trevi Therapeutics, they got a chronic cough trial that's on track for the SSRE outcome. I don't know what an SSRE is, but I hope that outcome is good on TRVI for early hot parabolic plays going out. You see a parabolic play going out, and the parabolic scan bot. So one thing to understand about the parabolic scan bot, the parallel scan bot moves the exact opposite of how I would move. Okay, like you see me going for things on the lows and the swings. We get them in the early, see all that stuff like that. Where the parabolic scan bot is learning out what's going parabolic. This is for breakout. The parabolic scan bot is great for the breakout day trader. And we do it all and whatnot. But if you newer to trading, you probably don't be wanting to try to master trading strategy going for risky breakouts and day trades. Leave those to the more professional and more experienced people. And then you stick back to those 52-week lows, and they already know what's next to explode. And I'm always staying within the full cycle of the markets from the 52-week lows to the most active to the top gainers, talking about those options, and we even all over the cryptocurrencies. If you are newer to trading, you know where the bank will Billy. You nervous and you scared? Let me know. Let me know. In fact, if you want, if you can't afford a $10 monthly membership, let me know, and I will give you a loan right now so you can get up in there, so you can succeed and master these skills. That's what it's all about. I'm here to make sure that everybody can succeed and progress. And I'm watching thousands on thousands of people joining on Bank with Billy all day, every day. It's nothing new. They join in, they sit with me in classroom, and then they hear me talk about these stocks and they follow along with the flow. Don't do too much. You don't got to catch them all. I might move a little bit faster, and I'm used to this. I've been doing this for years, but I got to move a little bit faster. I got people to train. I can't be telling these people to get into the old stock we got into that's overbought that we are selling out of. I got to make sure that newer people and newer traders are ready to get that next stock, and they coming in rapid fire to learn. So we always ready for the next thing is to explode. And if you want to go ahead and get this easy money today, I'll see you up in there. And again, if you're one of those people that can't afford a $10 monthly membership, let me know. I ain't got no problem with giving you a quick loan. Just I know you're gonna be able to double that up instantly as soon as you join and give me my money right back. 100. But BURU. So I don't really mess with the BU. I don't even remember last time I even traded BURU stock. Somebody in here going for it. Though. Let me see. BURU. I don't think I ever traded BURU stock with Coach Manson. He throwing out some BURUs. He be on it, Yeah, I don't. Some of these stocks, okay, and that brings me back to saying you're not gonna catch them all. You just get what you can while you can. If you see a stock that's already coming in for those explosions, already making those moves and whatnot, this one up 70, 80%. Y'all know how it is waking up in the morning. We thirsty to get something and stuff. You don't go ahead and chase those top pre-market gainers. Let me tell you something about the pre-market. People who trade the pre-market, they know what they're doing. We trade in the pre-market because we planning to sell that thing off in the pre-market. You're not trying to hold in for the rest of the day, and then pre-market day traders getting out there and now it's looking all crazy. That's why you see these big red candlesticks come into the pre-market because of pre-market traders make their pre-market moves, get done with their pre-market moves, and then they be done with the day. They go off to go to work or with the family, go on their adventure, whatever they got to do. And it comes down to understanding how you like to move, whether you want to be handling your goal and your role, whether you trying to be handling your monthly dues and debts. You're gonna be having to do that off of consistent swing trades. You can make it explode off of options. And you listen, you don't got 4 weeks to do that. You only got 3 weeks to do that because it's gonna take you that last week. Not even just maybe even not because if you don't withdraw that, let things settle on Monday, and then it's settle your account by like Wednesday, or you withdrawing that thing to your bank account by Friday, and that thing not hitting there by Monday, you ain't just make your rent in time. So you better be doing that in about 3 weeks time frame. Just throwing it out there. I know they'll never tell you all that stuff. But I'll let you know 100. But LAES. So this one right here, this one has a lot of potential. Like this stopping at like $1.75 and whatnot. Go look at this on the monthly chart. This thing is still down at the bottom. If you knew where to trade in, you probably don't remember the old moves LASE made back when. I could probably go back that far on a daily chart. It's gonna take some scrolling. Let me see. Like, look at this. These massive spikes is coming from 90 cents all the way up to 95 cents. And right now, it stopped what at 170. Right now, it stopped at 175. I'm showing you this right now. You see this 175 range where it's stopping at? Now, I'm going to zoom out here right on this line real quick. I don't say this stuff for nothing. I'll zoom out. I got to get all of that in one right here. Notice, let me right here. Notice where it's stopping right here at this 170 something range. Notice that 170 something range where it had its last big sell off at this point right here. That was like 5 months ago. And then notice that last 170 something is where it had its big resistance before it exploded up all the way to $3.50, and then again up to $4. This $3.70 something cent range is a key level. Notice and recognize your profit ranges, your target ranges. Notice how to point out resistance points. If you can spot out that resistance point and then you see how far back you got to go sometimes. I just look back all the way up to the beginning of the year, literally the beginning of the year where and they stopping there at that big resistance. You gotta go out. You gotta see the overall span. That's why I show you guys on your monthlies, on your weeklies. That's why I show y'all on your dailies. That's why I take the time to go back down to the 4 hours and the 15 minutes. You can understand everything on every single time frame for your goal and your role. And let me remind you, just because I'm still holding in on AEL stock up 35% doesn't mean you have to lock in gains and settle somewhere when you get nervous. Not when I get nervous. Because I do this. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm not gonna get nervous. I'm gonna just let it dip down until it hit my 7 to 15% stop loss anyways. But you're not so used to that. So go ahead and lock in your 30% real quick and then go on to the next thing. And I'm getting ready to alert the next stock anyways. You're not missing. Just be on point, and keep it moving. Don't get all a lot of people, when we newer to trading, we kind of get attached. How they say get attached to the stock and stuff like that. Don't be getting attached to these stocks, man. Like honestly, these stocks don't be for a long term investment, bro. All these things be right. The whole market is like one giant massive Ponzi scheme. It's just a big market maker trying to get down on us. And this is where it comes down to us small retail need to be able to trust and be able to come together to be able to combat those large scales and their market makers because they trying to get down on us. They fear the day that we unify. Y'all remember the big meme rallies and stuff like that? That was unification across small retails. That's their big worst nightmare. The day that everybody want to unify with Billy Beckton and we all start moving as a unit. You know, I'm telling you, teamwork make the dream work. And you want to create a natural consistency. If you are looking at these stocks now, no, I'm not making this video saying, hey, these are the best things to be buying. They all overbought. I already know what's next. Be in the Discord to see that next start on time. And welcome anybody joining in on the Bankability Classroom. Currently finishing up a video on the top gainers, telling some people they don't know how to trade. Y'all know how that go. I'll see y'all in the next one in. Happy trading.